Welcome to the pod.
Hell yeah.
If you are an absolute dipshit or blind, you would not notice that we are officially in the Thunderdome. Yeah. We don't exactly have a full barn today. Zeet's out doing something. He's grabbing some stuff for Saturday night college football watch along on ESPN2.
What?
Dose.
Tony, congratulations. Tony is still on paternity leave. He will be back at some point. In their stead, we
Congrats.
have Pat
Hey, what's up, Ty?
and we have AQ Shipley. Doing it in the pod.
Let's go. It's an honor to be here.
go.
It truly is an honor.
It's an honor to be here as well. I'll tell you what, it has been quite the tumultuous journey to get to the Thunderdome.
Truly.
I'd say.
And it's still a little tumultuous, you know, the second week here. We're still kind of figuring everything out, but how's everybody doing? How's everybody like the new digs?
Pretty awesome. I mean, I still love the locker room. There's a locker room in there, and I feel like I play in the NFL. It's sweet going there, you know. Just hang out, gather your thoughts together. Still haven't hit the showers. Once I do hit the showers, however, then I will actually feel like it's a locker room.
I have noticed you in there collecting your thoughts a lot. You're a big collect your thoughts guy.
Yeah, just
In
go
the
sit in the
locker room.
locker.
In the locker room.
Be a locker room guy, you know. I feel like to be a locker room guy, you have to be in the locker room, you know, every now and then. So that's why, you know, I will go in there, sit, maybe play a few games of the field goal frenzy, you know, hang around a little bit, mess around, win some money.
That's not what the name is, but I know what you're talking
You know what I'm? Yeah, that's true. Field goal fiesta. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's it. That's
No, but
absolutely.
this place is fucking amazing. It really is.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, we still haven't really tapped the surface
Field goal
of-
face off.
There it is. There it is.
I feel like there's a chance somebody told him in his ear that because that is the technology that we have in this place.
Exactly.
I wish.
And I think that is one of the reasons why we're kind of still getting used to everything, because all this shit that we can do here is basically what you're supposed to be able to do for a show of our size. But in the old studio, we were basically just, I mean, it was a Zito production through and through. We couldn't do like 90% of the shit that we probably should have been able to do. And now we can do all that shit, and it's kind of figuring it out
How?
one piece at a time.
Well, I figured out how to do all this
Yeah.
shit. It's been interesting because, like, the thought has always been it'll make the show better. It'll make the show better. Hopefully, we'll be able to do more stuff. And, you know, whenever you move, there's a moving period. There's also, like, a relearning period,
Yeah.
you know, that I don't think we put on. And it's not even us learning. It's us kind of figuring out what we need and what we don't need. So it's like learning a program, and then we learn the program, and then we go, oh, shit, there's no use of this. This is a waste of money. Probably don't need this.
Right.
But this, on the other hand, it's good. So I'm enjoying it, but I'm about sick of all the bullshit with this place. I think we all are, but I'm pumped to be here. I'm thankful to be here. And like hearing you hang out and seeing you hang out in the locker room is really cool.
Love it.
It is really cool. And seeing like Foxy cut the different shots and Zito start to make it its own, it's going to be fun. But goddamn, it has been some adversity that I'm not sure they teach in business school with this entire place. But we're doing it. We're powering along because of how talented everybody in this fucking building is. Right?
Well, and I feel like a lot of people, like AQ, you've been to the old studio, you know, like, I don't want to say we were bitching about that because there was nothing wrong with that place. Like, that place was fucking awesome, too.
Yeah.
We worked
Hilarious.
there for, 5 years or whatever. But then you move out of that into here, and it's like, oh, we were working in a fucking dump compared to this. Like, it really is
This
crazy.
is a marvel of modern architecture as well. So that really adds to the allure of walking into this place every day. You look up and you feel like whatever spiritual being you believe in is shining down on you.
No. Remember, it moved out. It moved out. Jesus
does.
moved out. Remember? Are you just talking about how it does appear as if there is a godlike figure up?
Yeah, you just get a nice tingle in your body walking in here. It's excitement. It's energetic. It's light.
Oh,
It's
we're all,
bright.
We're all looking up like as if that fucking being is going to come down.
There's
Well,
a chance.
You never
Yeah,
know.
You don't know, AQ.
I mean, you do kind of get the feeling
you know.
that you're inside like a massive UFO almost.
A big spaceship.
A big spaceship.
We need to do a tour thingy, you know, for people.
Cribs.
We need to do one of those.
Yeah.
I think we should get some decorations on the wall first before we do it.
Yeah.
And also some of the other spaces got to get finished.
Yeah.
You know,
Fix
we're
a few things.
mid-construction still, you know. doing a full show out of 4 hours live
That's the
every day.
thing, though, is you kind of, it's pick your poison, because either we get everything finished real quickly and there's, 15 to 20 additional people in here every day for the next month and a half, pretty much, or it's, hey,
No
kinda-
thanks.
We'll piece this stuff together as we go. Let's get a lot of these slappies out of our hair so we don't have to deal with it. Because it really did. Today was the first day, for the most part, today was the first day that no one was in here except for us. And it kind of felt like everything was back to normal.
It was so much better, I thought.
Yeah.
I enjoyed today a lot. Now, we had the FaceTime issue. How's that happen? Who knows?
Well, we know how that happened.
Well, we'll get
We
that.
don't need to go there.
We'll get that. We'll get that figured out. And then AQ comes bouncing in. I assume you felt a little different energy this week as opposed to last week with everything that was going on.
For sure. And can I take a step back and say this? Like, you guys got to see this whole thing get pieced together, like, and built from the ground up. I did not have that
Me
luxury.
neither.
I just kind of saw the Monday show before I came in here on Tuesday, and I had no fucking clue what to expect, right? And I remember driving up and seeing this dome, and I'm like, you know how like you like have this feeling before you go into something, like
Yeah.
what it's going to look like? And it far exceeded what I thought it was.
nice.
There we
Hey.
go. There we
About
go.
that.
Did it.
So
doesn't give compliments
this place
either.
is
That's-
awesome.
that's
This place
big.
is awesome.
Well, we appreciate it, man. It is going to be really cool, too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're live on fucking ESPN2 out of here on Saturday.
That is
go.
crazy.
That'll be sweet.
Brucey, think about that.
It's crazy.
College football prime time with the Pat McAfee show. It's just going to be our show sitting in here watching the game on ESPN2 simulcast. That's fucking bananas to think about.
Yeah, and I just think like 2 years ago. I mean, I think part of it is like, if Connor and I are on there, like ESPN definitely did not sign up for that, but we're here. It's happening.
Bring the duct
so
tape.
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you guys are a part of it, a massive part of it. It's going to be a big deal. Zito's out buying decorations right now, which we got a fund to use for decorations for this thing. So we
That's
got to
huge.
build the set. We're doing that whole thing.
Is that directly from Peyton's pocket, or who's
I
paying
do
for
wonder.
that?
I do wonder how it works.
Make sure you use all of it, because if you don't, they'll be like, "Oh, we got a surplus. We can move it to something else."
Oh, you're saying rollover?
Yeah, you got to make them think
right.
everything is right up, if not above, over budget.
We have exhausted all costs
Bingo.
to make this as good as possible.
Every last cent.
Every dollar that was available, we tried to make it as good as possible. With that being said, I do believe Zito just sent me a picture of a 7-foot by 5-foot gorilla.
Let's go. Smart. Need
That
that.
is maybe it's a statue that's maybe getting purchased. And you're right. We will. We will try to spend every dollar to make that show as good as possible.
Yeah, do they want the show to be good or not? Because I'm thinking maybe we need 4 of those 7x5 gorillas. I don't know why we're stopping at 1. Why don't we get a tiger? Why don't we get a massive wolf? I mean, it is the Tigers versus the wolf pack. What are we doing?
Well, also with that game.
Yeah, I mean, well, first things
It's going to be a
first.
barn burner.
I mean, Pat is flying directly into the eye of a massive hurricane on
Buckle
Saturday
up.
for college game day.
Oh,
So
man.
either that's-
500 miles wide it is right
Yeah,
now.
and it's like a no doubter that it's hitting South Carolina.
Yeah, it's happening.
the entire
going
state
there.
was literally in the center, like the eye of the storm.
Fly right on in.
Yeah,
Best place
you'll
to be is
fine.
in the eye.
And then also catch the second eye, I guess, of the second one, fly
Fly
out,
right back.
Yeah.
and then be back in Thunderdome for watch along. So logistically, there's some things to figure out. Hurricane, not great. Would I think we're all hoping for it to be a tropical storm.
I have a question.
Yeah, pal.
This got me thinking earlier when you said 500 miles wide. Florida can't be 500 miles wide, can it?
I don't think it is.
No, but I think
So my
it's
point
only
is, if
get-
it's going to hit Tampa and the Bucks are practicing
it
in
like-
Miami,
It's coming in.
No,
it's
it's coming
coming
in
on
from
the
the Gulf.
inside.
it also widens out and weakens.
Yeah. It starts at Tampa. It doesn't hit the land really till
Gotcha.
Tampa. So bottom right, Miami, they
Gotcha.
won't be.
Now-
they'll get wins.
Now,
but-
to be clear, today when they showed the Doppler on there, Miami was.
yeah,
Still in.
Oh yeah, catching.
I actually said, so Tampa got closer to the hurricane today whenever I
Right.
talked about it. And as it was coming out of my mouth, I'm like, they kind of did.
Yeah, why are they going to Miami?
Why are they Miami? Why are they Miami? As I was saying it, I was like, yeah, they're smarter than we are, though, right?
that's where my
We're
mind
from
went.
Pittsburgh. I mean, we don't fucking
But
know.
flying on a Friday, we saw where the hurricane's going to be on Friday. That flight, they're going to have to fly from like Florida to Texas and then up because it's going to
Can
be.
you fly over it?
I think we did that one time. Foxy. Hey, you remember us flying into that fucking tornado? Where was that? We went through.
It's like Fort Wayne or something.
Yeah, Fort Wayne.
Was it a tornado? What was it?
Tornado, and then we flew to Orlando, and it was a tropical storm.
There it is. Yeah,
That was the scariest one.
tornado.
Trifecta.
The tropical storm down into Orlando was sketch. Yeah.
So my mom lives in Fort Myers, which is just south of, like, if you're looking at all the projections, it's just south of it. But they said,
Red Sox play.
it's going to be like there's a party down there whenever a hurricane like this hits.
Why?
They just lock themselves up and they're like, well, we
No
can't go
work.
anywhere, so
Hurricane
we're just going to
shutters.
fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a
Just
big-
shut her up, light candles, and fucking have a party.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you just put shutters on the whole house?
Yeah, just
Yep.
plywood
Board
over
'em
it.
up.
and-
I'm not fucking leaving.
Get nuked.
Yeah.
No hurricanes running me out of my property.
Yeah. This is Florida.
Well, I don't know if I want to test that. But
Not only that, like, I appreciate them doing that. I don't necessarily know if I won't fly in and set up my fort right in the eye of it, but Clemson's going to be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a
absolutely.
great game too. Or it'll be 6-3.
But nonetheless, watch long should be dope.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going to be awesome. Speaking of which, before we get into the pod, if you're living under a rock, Pat's been on College Game Day on Saturdays, and it is awesome. Like, that is one thing I think. I mean, we've done a lot of cool shit, but for, like, all of us, like, I've been watching College Game Day, for fucking 25 years, if not more. Seeing you on that every Saturday.
It's
like,
crazy, right?
It's really cool.
pretty
It
surreal.
really is.
I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You guys are a massive reason why I'm there. The whole being on there, like, I feel like I'm on something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's been a lot of people that have been there for the entirety of that thing too. So, like, watching how it is made and the thoughts and why we're doing what we're doing, and then everybody being really cool for me, to me, has been so awesome. And it's like, when I'm there, I feel like I'm like, okay, like, this is sports media royalty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very honored to be there. Trying to do my best with it.
I mean, with the exception of the guest picker, like, there aren't new cast members on that. You
At
know what I
all.
mean? Like, what? Pollock is probably the newest guy, and he's been on there for like 10 plus years. Like, it's not like it's a drop and replace. Like, it's been the same crew pretty much from the get go. So, and the fact that you do add to the show, like,
Well,
you know,
there
nah.
are people that fucking hate me in that world. Hey, listen, these college football crowd, some of them, not all of them, not saying every one of them, but, like, this is something that happens. We talked about this. Anytime I'm on somebody else's show and I'm in front of somebody else's audience, there's people getting introduced to me for the first time. So you might as well just go back to when I'm like fucking 24 years old again with these people that are just getting introduced to me. And it's like, all right, we got to go through this whole process again with these people. But we only have like 14 shows because college season isn't that long. So I am a little bit worried about that. I'm like, how, because naturally I'm getting an opportunity that, if you want to talk about like deserving of it, I do not believe that conversation can even happen because of our coverage and how long I've been in the sports media world. And that is a very, very, like, that chair is a big fucking deal. I understand it's a big deal. I'm very thankful to be on there. But, like, also the people that have been watching a long time. So there's a little bit of a change here, a little bit of a rattle to their Saturday institution and morning routine. And it has been fascinating learning about these people. I don't know how the Penn State fans have been viewing me because I know that cult's a real one. Ohio State cult likes me because I cut a promo for them last week because of that whole thing. Sure. There's some Southern whites, though, that listen to and love College Game Day, and I appreciate their fandom of the game and of that show. Boy, they fucking hate me.
Well, if
I
there's
don't know
one
if I'm
thing
going
I
to get them.
know about Southern whites, they love and adore change. Anytime things change or
That's a good point.
get out of their comfort zone just a little bit, they love it.
They'll come around, though.
Well,
I
whether
got
they
too
do or
many
not-
cowboy boots, I got too many cowboy
Whether
boots.
they do or not, tough titties because you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, it
You
seems
know,
Isn't
like-
that what college football's
It's kinda-
about, too? Passion and
Having-
you could call passion hatred in some respects.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little bit of rivalry.
This isn't part of their heritage.
Well, and don't
Whoa, Bill.
talk to Game
That's
Day
pretty
about
judgmental.
heritage.
Don't you dare take a shot at McGee, Bill. Okay, you fucking walk a very thin line doing that. All right, I'll come back there and smack the taste out of your
Got
mouth.
my saltwater taffy.
AQ, what are your thoughts on Marty and McGee?
Marty Smith.
Go ahead
Ryan-
and just
Ryan
just
McGee.
floor the space.
Whatever
Flagship
your
program.
thoughts are,
Yeah.
just let them roll out your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Because I know you listen to
super
their
fucking annoying.
podcast.
What?
All right,
Am I
all
allowed to say
right.
that?
Oh my
Get him
God!
out.
No, you're not.
Call his Uber.
Saltwater taffy.
Get this guy out of here.
spray
Okay.
paint T-shirts.
Take that back then.
Good.
Good, good, good. That was the right answer.
Take that back.
You don't like racing?
You're a
You
big
look-
NASCAR guy.
You look like that. Remember that one guy, that NASCAR driver? That AQ looked exactly like.
The one. I'm getting
You
looped
did.
into a lot of shit today.
No, you did.
you
I'm getting
did.
looped into a lot of shit that I don't want to be looped into right now.
You looked exactly like the guy.
Exactly.
Because that guy got in a lot of trouble, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he said some.
Yeah,
yeah,
What
that's
do you
right.
do?
Yeah, you
yeah.
looked exactly
You
like
did.
that guy.
What do you say?
He
AQ?
made some
not me.
unsavory
It's not
comments,
me.
if I remember correctly.
It was not me.
regarding.
Anyways, there's no reason to lump an entire crew of people together just because they look alike or they're maybe from the same area of
Right.
the country or
Kinda
whatever.
like you
Same
did today.
beliefs.
What's that?
Maybe share the same beliefs.
Well, I don't know if everybody does down there, but AQ,
I think the Penn State fan base loves you, though. I will say that. Getting back to that.
Well, they have
Well,
to.
until-
Because if they don't, we know what happens.
They get buried?
no.
We all know what happened for a long time over there.
And we
Someone's got to talk about it.
Is he holding that over your head? It sounds like he's holding it over.
Why wouldn't I?
Connor's going to be like Penn State fan base. You want to be rude to Pat on game day?
Go ahead.
Yeah, real shame. I don't have any script to follow every day.
No,
But I hate to bring that up
every single time. Because I also don't have a team in college football. Like you guys have like Iowa and Penn State and West Virginia and Pitt or West Virginia. I got
Fordham.
nothing.
Who's your squad?
Nobody.
You don't root for anybody.
Nope.
I saw
see.
Dana.
Don't
I saw
care.
Dana just did this. Dana Beers. He just he had a open thing for his college fandom. Became a Texas Tech fan, I believe, and they just beat Texas his first game down there. Yeah. So I
That's
mean,
sweet.
finding a new fan base, I think, is very normal in the college football space, and it can turn out to be a fucking great time.
I like just rooting who I bet on. I can't
Yeah.
bring myself to care. I tried one year, and I think it was Oregon, and they were so bad. I was like, how can I care about this? I
Yeah.
can't just, like you did with the Vegas Golden Knights, Ty. Like, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't pick a team. I have no allegiance. Just care about the pro sports.
That's what's easy though, is if they stink, you kind of just throw the towel in on them. Fucking, hey, we'll check back in next year if you're not good. Throw the towel in on you again.
You better pick that towel up. They're going to be in for a good year.
Nah, I doubt it.
Well, yeah, if fucking Stoner decides to play and stop being a fucking weasel. I mean, the guy.
Eichel. What about Aces?
Phil Kessel.
Jackie Aces.
They got Phil Kessel.
They
Vegas
did
got
get Phil
Wow.
Kessel.
on the cheap.
They did.
Oh no.
Is he allowed to drink Coca-Cola on the bench?
That's how they got him, actually.
It's a bad
They
move.
brought him to a
Pittsburgh
strip
didn't
club
go
full
back
of
and
hot
get him.
dogs and Coke.
And he actually does it in a spray bottle.
Uh-huh.
What
I
was
like
that?
that.
Yeah.
Bad move. Pittsburgh wouldn't go get Phil Kessel back on the cheap, right? I mean,
He wanted to play with Stoner. There's not a whole lot you
What
can
you
do.
gotta
You
do?
want to be on the
Makes
same line as Stoner.
Yeah, everyone knows the Penguins are just a ticking time bomb. Even Nick said it.
We're talking.
he did say.
They're
I can't
old,
wait to
man.
clip this and post this, and that's hockey talk.
The old host. We're talking.
Hockey.
This guy quit
On the
show. Used to be one of the OG hosts.
Oh, yeah.
Still on the
Hey,
banner.
I'm back. I think I'm back.
Oh, you guys come to an
snip, snap,
agreement?
snip, snap.
Yeah, I don't
Bill
know
was-
about that.
Bill yesterday said, should I cut AQ out of the banner?
Yes.
So, yeah, get his ass out.
All year you were in there. Last year there was like big time guests.
Yeah.
Well, he
Oh,
kept
yeah.
telling us all year, when football's over, I'll be on.
I'll be
Then it
there.
was-
I'll be there.
Then it was dinner time. for
Well, the
kids.
live show really
March.
screwed me. The live show screwed me.
The live. Oh, is that right?
was the
Oh, so
entire
they got to
show.
work around your schedule if
No,
you're coming back?
No, I mean that's why I didn't go on. I didn't want to ruin or make them step out of their.
Oh,
their
you
lane,
had too
know?
much respect for the show. You didn't want to be
100%.
the reason why they had to change it.
I didn't want to do
Well,
anything.
Also,
Yeah.
I mean, we got a taller, whiter, balder guy that actually played hockey. So.
That's the rumor on the street. You hate Mike Rupp.
Stanley Cup
I
champion.
loved Mike Rupp. I had one interaction with him
Loved.
during.
Oh, so you don't love him anymore?
Well, I'm hoping to be invited back on the show. Hoping to be.
You loved him as a Stanley Cup champ, but as your replacement, you hate him. Just
No,
say
I thought he was fantastic.
You hate Mike Rupp. Just he can take it.
mean-
He's an Ohio guy. He didn't go to Penn State.
This guy was
You're good.
getting great guests all year, and I was just glad to watch. I was just glad to watch.
You were just a
him do his
fan
thing.
for a
I'm
year.
just a fan for a year.
Hey, we appreciate that.
Nice.
I was just a fan for a year as well. I'm just a fan.
It's fun. You get in that chat, start talking trash. How the Bruins are gonna. I'll just go in there and then right away, boom. Bruins are gonna win the Stanley Cup. Bruins are gonna win the Stanley Cup. Bruins are gonna
And
win the
then
Stanley Cup.
I'll Fuck, send his ass right to the fucking
Right
sin
to
bin.
the
Yep,
sin bin.
right to the penalty.
Right to the sin bin. Minister. What am I?
You
Administrator?
got a wrench.
Admin.
Yeah, you got a wrench.
I'm an admin.
Yeah, you got a
Boom.
wrench.
Send his ass to the sin bin. 5 minutes, bro. Won't see a comment from you for a while. Hope you have fun watching us have fun. And then somebody will say, like, the pens stink. It's like, oh, cool.
Boom.
See ya.
Ejected immediately. That's a fucking major.
Yeah,
All
300
right?
See you later.
seconds. Take a
It
seat.
became a thing when Foxy would jump in. Oh, Foxy jumps in, even if he just says like "Go Red Wings."
Yeah.
Get him out of here
Foxy's actually the most penalized
In the history.
commenter
by
all
2,500
of
minutes.
in the history of That's Hockey Talk.
I appreciate you guys talking about this. Great plug. It's coming back next Wednesday,
Let's
8 p.m.
go. Wow.
YouTube.com/That's Hockey Talk.
go.
I know no
Hockey.
one cares right now.
Next week.
I saw that. I
love
saw guys skating around. I saw the Golden Knights actually post stuff
Stoner.
about like, "Hey, season's right around the
They're
corner."
playing preseason
Yeah.
games
What are we
right
doing?
now.
Yeah.
It's up
What?
on the ticker.
What are
The
we doing?
preseason in the NHL.
Yeah, it's up on the ticker. It's
They get like a
Fucking-
week off. It's crazy. the
Start in
schedule.
February.
I fucking saw Sports Rage with a goddamn goalie.
Oh yeah, he did have a
Holy
goal
cow.
mask
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was betting on preseason hockey up there.
Com Stewart.
Him and Com are betting on preseason hockey, and that was how I was told that hockey's happening right now. Fucking Sports Rage, Morency with a goalie fucking helmet on, saying, "Give me the."
Fucking goal, Leafs! Give me the fucking Leafs!
I had no idea it was already back. That's kind of awesome.
I think your feelings are the same as everybody's, which is what Ty was mentioning there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, to each their own. I get it. It's probably the same with like, you know, me watching baseball. You'll be dialed in, but let's start the hockey season after the Super Bowl. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of just
In basketball on Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, although this year they're
Thank
screwed
you.
again.
Why? Because Sunday?
Sunday is Christmas, so 3 primetime.
Three
games.
NFL games,
yes.
Yeah, Saturday they're having the entire slate. So
Damn.
it's Thursday, entire slate Saturday, 3 on Christmas, 1 on Monday Night Football.
Buccaneers Cardinals in Arizona on Christmas Day. It's an easy ticket. You guys should come out. Come on out.
I believe
Oh,
the,
yeah, in Arizona. You love that place out there.
Come on out.
We
He
can
loves
do
it out there. It is beautiful out there.
hard not
It's
to love
gorgeous.
it.
Wonderful
Really hard
home
not
as
to
well.
love
Dry
it.
heat.
Do you not, like, you never get to see, like, any colors, though, like green or, like, flowers and stuff, right? A lot of brown everywhere. Just,
You know what color
Dirt.
is the most important color to me at this point in life?
What's
The
that?
fairway.
Fucking yellow. It's called the sun. Never got to see that growing up.
You're right. Pittsburgh never had the sun. Fairway, though, also.
Fairway greens, yeah.
Yeah.
Blue skies over there too.
Blue sky.
It's
Very.
always nice.
You get some of the purple and pink at night too.
do.
You know, nice little sunsets over the mountains.
It's a beautiful place.
It
Yeah,
is.
love
I
Arizona.
Feels like I'm on a shot clock to retire out there. The only issue is there's no water, obviously. It's a
Yeah,
desert.
not near the.
There's water.
Lake Havasu.
Couple lakes.
Not for long.
For
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
Yeah.
How long
Well,
is it
that's-
gonna last?
Yeah, because you guys,
oh,
you're
come
watering
on.
your lawn.
Yeah.
Because you're watering your lawn.
Son of a- you have that
Global
big
warming.
pool.
What are you going to say?
You
Yeah.
prick.
Go ahead.
What
Guys
about
say.
it?
Yeah, what about
What do you
global
think it
warming?
is?
What about it? Taking time bomb.
I mean,
Water my
one honest
cactus.
opinion.
No.
Yeah.
Donald
Yeah,
Shipley
I
over
agree
here.
with
Go
you.
ahead.
Average temperature's gone up like a quarter of a degree in the last 150
Oh, look at this guy. Science, huh? Oh, science.
That's where we're at.
Hey, hey, we appreciate the fact that you got a fucking doctorate
Yeah.
in the goddamn.
I've been spot on with my science over the last couple of years on the show.
Why, what else? What else did you
Nothing
predict?
else, man. Carry on.
He
Nothing
said
else.
COVID was over, what, in 2020?
I've been saying now the president says it 2 years later. He's 2 years too late.
Oh, yeah.
AQ Rock now. Let's
Get
go.
into the pod.
This
Let's
guy.
not, you know, we
My
got.
name is AQ.
Maniac.
I think we do have a loaded FOD, though, don't we, Bruce? So
What?
go ahead and pull that up. And this is awesome because we get to use the new fucking video board
Big
to
board.
actually dive through it. First thing here, Uber has been hacked, and boy, does it look bad. The hacker, which boasted of their achievements via Telegram this week, claims to be an 18-year-old who allegedly gained such liberal access to the tech giant's network
that
that they were
AQ.
able to slack the Uber workforce and post a picture of a dick on the company's internal
Whoa.
websites.
Hey, some of these kids are so good.
Yeah, that's bad.
This 18-year-old just fucking,
Oh yeah,
no problem.
If you're a hacker, you can have anything.
they're
Nothing is
probably
off limits.
they're probably using fucking payphones in the C-suite over there.
Exactly.
They got it all.
What does that mean?
What's the
Bruce?
C-suite?
The executives
Come in here with your
super
suit
suits.
talk.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
What, the C-suite?
what the
C-suite.
hell?
They're using payphones over in the C
They're
suite.
out there like Henry Hill using a payphone
Wow.
because this 18-year-old hacked their whole shebang.
So you honestly believe that? How long do you think Uber has known that this guy has hacked him, or this 18-year-old hacked him? And how much money did this person make and steal out of all of Uber?
Well, that's what I don't get.
Yeah.
If you could hack Uber's mainframe, why are
drop
you
a
just
dick-
sending a dick pic of Johnny Sins into the Slack? Like, there's a lot of shit you probably could do. I mean, maybe he did, but this seems like, child's play for a hacker of this magnitude.
This
I
was the
assume
same guy
he's
that
nervous.
leaked all the, what was it, Grand Theft Auto stuff. Like, that's what he's actually getting in trouble for.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy's good.
Wow.
He
This
leaked
guy is
the whole
GTA
new
stuff was important.
GTA game.
So
People were not happy.
he had like the kill switch too. So the passwords to like get the master passwords to save a hack he had. So he had the master key basically.
So he's playing chess with all these. I'm gonna hack into your shit, and then also I'm gonna not have. You're gonna have zero chance of fixing it because I've also hacked that as well.
Well, he didn't go after the money because I think he knew if I did that, I'd be hanging from a doorknob in 2 weeks. So I might as well just post dongs all over their website
Yeah.
instead.
I think you hack into Uber either way. Like, this kid, if they find, I mean, he's hanging from a doorknob
That-
either way.
Exactly.
Hire this man. He should be the head of your cybersecurity.
Yeah.
You probably should.
Sure.
This is Frank Abagnale's situation. He's
Yeah.
18 years old.
In
Get
over
him
his
in
head.
here, pay him an absurd amount of money, and just say, "Hey, can you please protect our entire country from
Yeah.
this happening to us, which probably could take place at any moment."
Do we know this guy's not from China?
That's what I was thinking.
Yikes.
Russia.
Russia?
What?
Hey, they found a spy like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still happening. I went to the Spy Museum in Washington D.C. when I was there.
Oh, yeah.
It's an actual museum.
I went to that museum.
It's a great museum.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks like you're walking into some little Mickey Mouse thing, but you go in there and the information that you're learning is insane. Stories of like actual spies getting caught and what they did and shit.
All the little gadgets too. Like,
Yeah.
there was like a briefcase gun. they
Yes.
had in there. It was sweet.
Yeah.
It's like out of a movie. It's like people are actually. You're telling me somebody's going to walk over with a sunglass and they're just going to hit a button and it's going to shoot a dart and knock somebody out. And they're like, well, actually, yeah, there's an entire room dedicated to that.
Check it out.
This spy did this, and it's like, holy fuck, this is real life stuff. How do you know? How do we ever know? I don't know, but I guess a spy got caught just a couple days ago. I mean, that's fucking bananas.
It makes sense. The world's just trying to keep up with the CIA. We have so many goddamn spies everywhere. They have no idea.
You think we're ahead of the game?
Oh my god! I think we're in every single country, but I think there are more than one country. I think obviously China, Russia, they're
Wide,
everywhere.
wide.
And
No,
let's not forget, everyone is in the same place in Antarctica. So it's not as if we are that far off from spies just battling it out. But it is all cyber spies now. Cyber security. That's the most important thing. Cyber warfare.
A little bit of hand-to-hand, boots on the ground.
Yeah,
Gotta have
you
it.
need the hand-to-hand, of course.
They normally have really important jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh no.
No spoiler alert, but that's the plot of one of the Terminal List. The one's coming up, so you're gonna get to see Chris
Easy,
Pratt.
Bill.
Bill, that was a spoiler.
Thanks.
What do you mean?
No point in even watching the fucking
wait a
show
minute.
now. I know everything that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Paid for
great.
the audio book.
Jesus.
Oh, great. He's
fucking-
going to know that there's a spy in there. He's going to have to convince everybody else that this is a spy, or he's going to have to, they're going to want to kill him. He's going to have to.
And they're
And
just
then-
saying, no, Pratt, you're crazy. He's not a spy.
He
why,
is.
why even watch it?
Boom.
Thanks,
Guess
Bill.
what? Turn
Next.
at the end. The new lady that he was sleeping with is the real spy.
That's a good twist.
That's
Well, they
a
probably
good
will do it out of nowhere, too.
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right at the end. And you'll just be left hanging for
Bill,
2 years.
What's up?
Keep those to yourself, okay?
I just damn
it, Bill.
Something to look forward to.
Next. For Christ's sake.
jeez.
God.
Bill.
Oh, here we go. This is good. The Beyond Meat COO was arrested for biting a man's nose off, ripping the flesh on the tip of his nose after the Arkansas Razorback game. Arkansas got a big win. What do you want? Woo pig suey.
Yeah.
That's
Give him
all
a
football.
break.
That's what we were talking about earlier. That's
Yeah.
the passion, the hatred, the rivalry. That game gives you enough juice flowing through your body to walk up to another grown man, bite him on the nose, and rip it off his face.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think after the game, Arkansas won. I can't remember who they played, but some guy said, like, Razorbacks stink. He said, come here, you son of a bitch. Yeah, took a bite right out of his nose.
They're
Well,
bad.
this is a COO, too. I assume he does this at his company all the time, and he just throws the people who, don't like it in the meat grinder. That's it. That's end of story.
Beyond meat grind.
Yeah.
Guy
Oh, you're
hasn't
gonna
had a
sue me?
bite of
Okay, I'll
real
just kill you.
meat in
Grind that nose up.
10 years.
Yep.
He just had to taste it.
Yep.
That guy only eats people. Look at that guy's face.
Hey, Q, this strikes me as something you would, like get in a bar fight. This strikes me as something you would
Come
do.
here.
It's funny you say that.
Bite somebody.
Never done it myself, but I have been told by a member of my family that it only takes 8 pounds of pressure to bite a nose off of a human.
Oh God.
And do you know the thing about the fingers, they say? They say if you're not biting your own finger and you're trying to bite someone else's finger off, it's like biting off a carrot. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
But your brain doesn't let you do it to yourself, obviously.
Right.
Because there's a block. But if you were in a spot where someone was trying to kill you and you got one of their fingers, it'd be very easy to bite it off.
Really?
Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah. Allegedly. I've never tried it, but if I ever do, I'll let you guys
So
know.
yeah, did this guy get his ass beaten while he was down? Was this a defense mechanism from the COO, or was he the aggressor?
I believe he was the aggressor, and hand up. I didn't read into the story too much. I just saw that this guy bit someone's fucking nose off. I took one look at his mugshot, and I was like, okay, yeah, this son of a bitch is a psychopath. So
Guilty as charged. Lock
he was
him up.
he was the aggressor.
This could be actually. Hey, Bill, is this the bad guy in the next Terminal of this movie? Since you're fucking
Don't want
telling
to
us
fucking
everything
give it
about
away. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Bill, you read the book? Is that how we got the full spoiler? You know everything that's going to happen?
Yeah, I'm on the last one now. Just about to start it. 4 books in.
Wow.
Good for you.
We got to talk to Jack Carr,
Yeah.
Bill was pumped. It was
Yeah.
a Super Bowl.
He brought in his gun in the morning. Just
Was he a great
doing
combo?
tricks with it the entire. It was sweet, actually.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Great combo.
Yeah,
That's unbelievable. He's Jack Carr, dude.
Yeah.
come on.
Legend.
All he does is drink Wiggy and write books.
Man.
Yeah.
In the woods. I guess he goes out in the woods, just gets drunk and writes this.
I love that.
Don't talk to me.
Now this guy gets drunk and bites noses.
Yeah.
Teach their own.
Both running successful operations.
That's right. Next.
How about Bill just fucking?
Yeah, can't have it. Can't have it, Bill. Okay.
Might as well stop reading now.
Well, there we go. Bill, you
Oh,
mentioned.
another spoiler, Bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Yeah, who the fuck you guess?
same guy. GTA 6 gameplay has been leaked, and the footage has been confirmed to be real. There were 90 videos of footage. They fucking stripped this off the internet like
Immediately.
that.
I didn't even get to see it.
Neither did I.
Bill, please.
What was
pretty
it like,
It looks
Bill?
good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. People are excited.
So
No,
what?
it was real crude. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
there.
no.
It was real crude. Like you just saw him like going through missions and everything, and people are like, "Oh, this looks terrible." And the developers were like, "Oh, this is like 4 years out, so it's not going to look great." And that was
4 years.
Better not be 4 years
Fucking
out.
game. The last one came out in 2010, Bill. What do you mean it's 4 years out?
Spoiler.
Yeah, that is a spoiler.
Buckle up.
God damn it.
Got a long wait coming. So this guy, this hacker girl guy, 18-year-old, cracks into their mainframe and then just starts screen recording what they're doing, or is he just running through their game and recording himself?
I think he was downloading videos like
Yeah.
from their server and just posting them on the internet. And this is like one of the most like lock and key. No one can know what's going on with this because I think the previous Grand Theft Auto is like the biggest media property of all time.
Still making like billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it got, like I said, it got released 12 years ago. It
Damn.
would be a tough time to also mention the company who made it. While the live golfers were coming out, we
a good
did
point.
find out it's a Saudi game. So take that as you would. I don't care. I'm playing, Saudi or not. But just if people want to know,
Well,
it is.
there's a good chance that the Saudis take this into their own hands and, I don't know, maybe lop this guy's head off. I think that's probably pretty
see that.
reasonable to think that's going to happen.
Could see that happening.
We'll see. I don't know.
Either
I'm
way,
still
hey,
excited
pump
to
for the
play it.
game. 4 years.
Yeah,
Countdown starts now.
That's right. Next.
How many days is that?
3 times 4, 12. 6 times 4,
Count Christmas.
24.
30,
1,400
60.
days. Yes.
Start countdown.
Start a countdown.
I
Oh.
just beat GTA 5 like a month ago.
Hey, congrats, Bruce.
Had a baby.
Yeah. I was 16 when I beat that, Bruce. What are you doing?
Wake up. This is an all-timer. Steve Balboni, who
Hell
was
yeah.
a Kansas
Massachusetts
City
guy.
Yep, Kansas City Royal great. He was invited to a church league softball game, pulled up in a Buick. It was his grandma's car. There was a construction site next to the church. He walked over, used the porta potty, took a huge shit, was in there 30 minutes, walked out, no shirt on, sweating, grabbed a bat, hit a fucking salami, crossed home plate, went straight to his Buick, boom, throws 5 beer cans out the window, and then gets the hell out of there. I don't think that any of that actually happened. I think that was just an assumption made by looking at Steve Balboni and his mustache, but,
Tape
you know,
race.
to each their own.
Hey, some of those softball leagues, though, could you imagine if this buddy did this? It would be electric at that
Shut it
softball
down.
field.
Oh, yeah, and this is just a requisite time to kind of remind everyone, if you've never heard Jim Rome's Softball Guy on YouTube,
Oh my God.
probably the best 7-8 minutes that you will spend a day. Go listen to it. It is fucking hilarious.
One of the
Romy
better
with his
wormholes.
fastball. It's great.
That's amazing.
Shout out Steve Balboni.
Shout out softball guy.
Shout out softball. guy.
Shout out Jim Rome.
Shout out Jim Rome.
Love you, Romy. Clones. Next.
We do love Rome.
Yeah, he's
Love
the best.
Rome.
He's the best. That is one thing that I miss about our show being from noon to 3, 4-ish. Don't get to listen to Romy every day
Can't
anymore.
sit down, look at the TV, turn it up, and watch Rome sitting at a desk all by himself.
Yep.
Just cooking on something.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Taking one topic and talking about it for 45 minutes, just stretching it out, making the same joke and kind of just carrying it and carrying it and carrying it, going to the phones, having someone call in and just, like, no, not doing that. Not doing that today. Absolutely not. And then he will do it for the next 15, 20 minutes. Romy's the best.
He
I mean-
is. He's fucking legend.
Yeah.
Remember when he was trending too? People were just like, "Hold on, Jim Rome's making $30 million a year from CBS Sports." That was awesome.
Yeah, Rome is a guy.
The standard.
Always will be. Always been nice to me, too. And I think us as a whole.
Yeah.
He had a massive setup at Radio Row too.
Dude, he had his feet like this on his fucking desk.
Solo.
Desk is 8 wide for Rome. Rome
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
biggest show. They
Yeah.
just put this fucking desk that's 8 wide. He's sitting at the very end of it, headset on, legs up, fucking just looking at this space. We were crouching in that little thing, and he's yeah, they got me on this. I don't think Rome would have given a fuck
No.
where he was.
Showed
Did
up
you say
in a
you saw
limo.
him one time? Yeah, in a limo. Like who's still riding around in limos
Romy.
in 2022?
Jim Rome.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic out there.
That was probably put into his contract when he signed it, however many years ago. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah. Give me the nicest limo you have.
to Radio Row. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Doesn't have to deal with traffic. Just sitting in the back of a limo. It's awesome.
Yeah, it has to have full Wi-Fi too. It has to have
Yeah.
5G.
Yeah, a couple
Ice cold Heinekens. It's his favorite beer.
topless ladies serving pizza
In the limo,
in the limo.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but I do enjoy that. That's potentially in a contract.
Might be.
He
You don't
puts
know.
his head out through the sunroof, lets the wind flow through it. Beautiful.
It's immaculate lettuce.
Going crazy.
Shout out Rome.
Shout
out
Romy.
Rome.
Love you, Romy.
Love you, Rome.
I mean, I guess we can do this, but Tony's not here, so it seems kind of wrong. But scientists have found an ancient forest hidden within a giant sinkhole, which could be home to previously unknown species. It's all vaguely reminiscent of the hollow earth from Godzilla vs. Kong, but there's no sign of any kaiju yet. Yeah, so this is really right up Tony's alley. I don't know what any of this fucking shit means, but
What are kaiju?
Where is the sink? What are
Kaiju are the monsters.
Bruce. Welcome to the 21st century.
Bruce, you fool.
Where is the sinkhole? Does it say?
I don't
It's
know.
got to be in Russia.
Is
It's
it?
full of sinkholes. There has to be.
Really? Is that
Russia
like a
has a
known
bunch of
thing?
sinkholes.
Bunch of sinkholes.
But what causes a sinkhole?
I think Earth just says no
Yeah,
more.
the
Yeah.
crust
It
is
just says
back
one day
undone.
that little spot right there, we're just gonna fucking
And
do a 50-foot hole.
down in Kentucky, they get him real bad because there's like the caves underneath everything, and it just eventually one day it's like, all right, we're done.
Oh yeah, the Corvette Museum.
Yeah, down in Bowling Green.
Remember this?
Yeah.
Corvette Museum
yeah.
sinkhole.
Yeah, I
All
do
of them
remember
just ended up on top of each other. Like
That's awesome.
awesome. I mean,
Mining.
it was.
That's pretty cool.
Is there any other spot in Kentucky that the owner's going to get more pissed off about falling in than the fucking Corvette Museum? No. Corvette people love Corvettes. They loved them so much they were in a fucking museum. And then this thing just sinks on top of each other. Bam, 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 bam.
Tough.
There was that video from like Azerbaijan or something. There was like a
Oh, yeah.
company had like this big pool party and just boom, huge sinkhole
Oh,
opened
yeah.
in the middle of the pool and like
They didn't find somebody.
Yeah, like
There was
four
two
people
people,
just got
yeah.
sucked in there and
Dead.
never to be heard
That's
from
terrifying.
again.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely terrible.
Nightmare
Yeah.
fuel.
Can you imagine
See
just
you in
like
hell.
swimming, like having a good time,
And
then
they
just
were having a
fucking
great
gone.
time.
Like a toilet.
Can you imagine
like
that?
suction, yeah, the suction down to see you never.
Yeah, you're dead.
Flush like
I know
a dog.
Pat knows this. Maybe you do out in Moon Township. You run out into the woods and used to run around the woods. Maybe go for a hike. Just being kids fucking around the woods back in PA.
Hell yeah.
That's
Parents
called
would always
hiking.
tell you,
Nothing better.
hey, careful. There might be a mine collapse. You could get sucked down into the earth.
Yeah.
Smoking
Yeah.
doobies with your buddies.
There was a fire in a mine underneath some of our land there in Plum, and it was almost like a code red, like, hey, the entire Earth is about to fucking blow up right now.
That shit's scary.
October sky.
Is that like eternal fire pit thing? Is that near you guys? It's like a mine that caught on fire and it's just still burning. It's like an abandoned town now. I thought it was in Pennsylvania or something.
West Virginia.
Centralia, Pennsylvania has been a mining town on fire for 60 years, still burning.
Centralia?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
That's
heard
in
of it.
central Pennsylvania.
Yeah, right there.
Has to be. Context clues.
I would have.
All right, well, let's keep an eye on this goddamn sinkhole
sinkhole.
out here and make sure we don't have Godzilla and Kong crawling through that thing on the other side.
And if they are, let's have a good convo with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it feels like Kong, I don't know much about it. I only watched one of them. Seems like he's got a good soul in there.
He does.
Yeah.
He just wants to be left alone.
Yeah. But we'll handle some shit if you need him to.
Right. Godzilla, on the other hand, we should probably just fucking take him out.
I agree.
On
And
site.
Kong,
Yeah.
you know what to do
Eliminate it.
too. Like he's a big fan of little girls. That feels like the only thing that he actually talks to
Penn
It's true.
State.
in the movies, at least.
That's true.
It's the only communication he'll do. So find one.
There you go.
What's your problem?
Hey, look, I'm just telling you what I'm picking up from the movies. Millie Bobby Brown, and then I don't know the other lady, but those are the only two they talk to.
Well, you got to go shake his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to go shake
Yeah.
his
Must
hand.
go shake his hand.
Except everyone keeps saying, I want to shake your hand. And instead of just going to shake
Shake
their
his
hand,
hand.
they go into aggressive and Kong freaks out.
Yeah, I think you got to let Kong know, like, hey, I understand you can fucking, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I got a couple big guns too if we need them. So
Right.
let's have a nice, neutral handshake
Maybe
Comfortable.
give a little pat.
on the other side.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, that
You got
is
to
kind of an
Kong, you
alpha
might-
play.
Are you trying
Don't
to
try
alpha
and
me?
win that handshake. You just
No, it's more of like a soothing, like, hey,
Yeah.
I
don't
hear
know.
you, big guy.
I'm on,
I hear you, big guy.
I'm on your team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Be careful.
How come when Kay Adams said she went on that trip in Rwanda, how come she said shaking her hands wasn't the right move? I've been taught since I was a kid, you see one of these massive apes, you go shake their hand and let them know that you're on their team. What's that? Oh, I guess that's not real.
She posted videos of that thing. I don't know why anyone wants to do that.
She had her back turned. To,
Yeah. It's like, guess what?
Bold.
If this thing has a bad day,
Yeah.
like, he's fucking snapping your neck, ripping it off your shoulders, and just fucking, fucking.
Eating you. No
Like-
thanks.
Newsflash: these things don't want to be friends with us
No.
at all,
unless you shake them.
unless you shake their hands. All right, you better watch out. DK Harbor's ultra-violent Santa Claus is heading to theaters this December, and the first look at his violent night character has been unveiled in a new poster. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit.
Why?
This isn't Santa
And
Claus.
Santa Claus.
This is Tim Allen literally in the meeting when he shows up, and they're pitching Santa in a tank and destruction and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
This is not what Santa Claus
Can't
is.
have
No, this is like Abe Lincoln Vampire Slayer. They're just putting a little spin on a famous character from the past. And DK Harbor's going to be killing probably evil elves that are trying to ruin Christmas.
yeah, but Abe Lincoln really killed vampires.
True.
Santa Claus isn't hurting anyone.
No, he's hurting the bad guy.
Also, they already did this with fucking Bill Goldberg. It was called Santa's Slay, Slay. Check it out. He
Okay.
kills a bunch of people. We don't need this, okay? This isn't what fucking Santa does.
It was
We'll
like
watch
Winnie
it,
the
though.
Pooh.
Well, we'll watch it.
I'll watch it for
I'll
sure.
check it
DK
out.
Harbor's one of my favorite actors.
Hey, Bill, why don't you watch it and just tell us everything that happens?
Of course, sounds good.
Oh, you don't already know? Son of a bitch. Just kidding, Bill.
The Winnie the
Got your
Pooh thing's
ass.
hilarious because they lost the IP to that, so just everyone started making their own Winnie the Pooh movies.
So what happened? Yeah, what were you referring
Winnie the Pooh, there's a new violent Winnie the Pooh coming out. Him and Piglet and Eeyore, they all go on a rampage and kill a bunch of people.
And it's like a real life. It's not like a cartoon or anything. It's
No.
a real
Yeah,
life.
it's like
movie.
live.
Yeah, it's like Purge. Have you seen The Strangers? Possibly the scariest movie of all time.
I've seen that. That movie's fucking
Yeah,
terrifying.
it's terrifying.
Like, I'm not even kidding you. I still, to this day, after seeing that,
Oh, yeah.
you guys have been to my house. Like, I got those sliding glass black
Really
back
nice house
doors.
this guy lives.
Gorgeous.
Arizona.
This guy lives well.
Where we leave it open, right? So you
Pool.
can see the backyard.
Oh,
and-
full-
trampoline in the ground.
Jungle gym. He's got a freaking Master's green.
Full gym.
Yep.
Just
That
leave your
gym
back
is-
door open.
no,
Must
but
be
like,
nice to live
I
in
leave,
that kind of neighborhood. You could just leave.
Oh,
your
no.
doors
I leave
wide
the,
open
you
at
know, the
night.
curtains open, but every night I just picture this guy in a fucking potato sack,
yeah.
like staring at me through the window. Like, I look over and I'm like, okay, he's not there. Okay.
Yeah, it's
And
terrible.
like every 20 minutes, oh fuck, okay, he's not there. We're good.
That's
just
why I
Bill.
don't watch scary movies.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why people do it.
It's the last one I ever watched. And it's actually like a good movie.
True too, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's based on a true story about these 3 people who rolled up to this house, fucked with these people for an entire night, and they killed them.
You know why?
It's nuts.
Why
know
would
why?
we watch it?
Yeah, because they were home. That was the fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because they were home.
And then while they're driving away, these 2 kids handing out Bible things are like, "Hey, what are you 3 interested in this? Are you sinners?" And then the people go, "Sometimes." And then they take it and they drive away, and the movie ends.
Jeez.
So they went to heaven because they probably accepted Jesus.
Oh,
No, they kept killing. I think there's a prequel.
Okay.
It's fucking nuts. One of those movies you look back on, like I don't like scary movies either, but you look back on that movie like it was a good movie.
Yeah, I won't do it.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm out
did you
on
hear what
that
he
shit.
said?
Yeah,
This
can't
guy's-
do that.
You've never seen Strangers?
This guy's got 14
No, I
kids.
have.
He's in a very nice neighborhood in Arizona. He's looking outside thinking he's going to die. This guy, offensive lineman, I mean, I don't want that in my
Yeah.
life.
Well, you gotta buy a gun. This
Well,
guy,
got
the
those
guy
too.
in the movie.
I got those too. And I'm still
I
scared
was
of this
gonna
fucking
say-
potato sack looking at me through a window.
Well, rewatch the movie because there are multiple times where it's like this guy's an idiot because he shouldn't have.
That's the thing. You watch those movies, so you find out what not to do.
Exactly.
It's like
I'm
a
just gonna
blueprint.
say when I watch that movie, and again it's neither here nor there because you guys haven't seen it, but there's a part
Yes.
where he's in the fucking house and he plays an old record player of this like crazy country, and I get,
Yeah,
I get
and-
shakes like thinking about it.
So there's also this one scene where this girl, the wife or fiance or whatever, starts a fire, and then there's just like a zoomed out, and one of the people with the mask are in the house, and they just stand like in the background of the shot of this lady who's just like standing in front of the fire, and they're just staring at them, and then obviously they leave the house. They write shit on the walls, on the windows. It's mind bending.
Yeah, see, that's good news for me not to watch it.
Yeah, definitely don't.
I ain't going to watch this either because I don't want to think about Santa coming into the house and fucking murdering me.
DK Harbor's gonna be a good Santa.
You think it just in the name of time, you just drop a grenade down every chimney, just keep moving?
Well, I think he's only. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Naughty or nice, and he's killing all the naughty
Actually, a
people.
pretty good idea. But
Yeah.
Like, there are probably some pretty quick ways to go about this Santa Claus genocide.
For the sake of time. What if his ass is up there with them, throwing bombs across the street?
That'd be
and then-
sweet.
And then it's just boom, boom, boom. They got that shot of him sailing.
Fire and
You just ruined the
on
movie,
sled.
but you know, that's a good idea. Next.
Naughty, dead.
Jesus, a lot of big time reading today.
Man.
A UK man was rushed to the emergency room last Monday after he was struck by lightning while playing video games in his living room. Aiden Rowan was happily playing video games on his PlayStation around 10:30 p.m. when he heard a loud crack followed by a heavy jolting sensation. So, I'm absolutely not one for sympathy posts. I had to share this because of how insane it is. It was a loud bang, and 5 hours at the hospital confirmed that I was struck by lightning through the open window. Never going to play cute cat games during a thunderstorm again. I'm fine, just very sore, hell of a headache, and burn stripes down my arm. Ironically, when he was struck, he was playing a game called Stray, where you control a stray cat who is lost in a thunderstorm.
It's a fun cat game. Cute cat game.
It is.
Jeez.
It's a sweet
Nah,
game.
That was awesome.
So he was asking for it.
Who the fuck is playing that game?
Oh,
It's
man.
like one of the
Stray
best
Cat?
seller
You got to
games of
check
the
it
year.
out. Yeah, it's
Okay, you fucking dorks.
I play it every night.
Play Madden. Play a shoot 'em up.
Hey, I'm having a good time, man. And actually, speaking of
yeah, go
my
ahead.
character, I have a character in Madden, Ed Ball, and he had to start with the Colts because it was the best offer. Took the Colts to the AFC Championship. Defense let him down. Game went to overtime. He never got the ball back. So immediately, Ed Ball left, went to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hell yeah.
And in Ed Ball's first season with the Steelers, he had 7,500 passing yards, 75 passing touchdowns, 28 picks, which he is working on, and 18 rushing touchdowns. Was the 1 seed in the AFC. Took the team to the Super Bowl.
Oh no.
Won the Super Bowl. Wow. Won the Super Bowl
Thank you, Ed
MVP.
Ball.
He's from Plum, so he kind of was restoring glory to Pittsburgh football once again, and he won the MVP. However, after a long negotiating period with the Rooney family, it just wasn't in the cards for Ed Ball to stay. So at the moment, Ed Ball is currently Nick Sirianni's new dog in Philly. He's won one in the AFC. He wants that second title in the NFC. He's currently a 93 overall, and he's hungry as ever.
And he's a Mustang.
And he's a Plum Mustang.
What an honor.
Didn't go to college.
Did
Said,
you-
fuck it, I'm not going.
So you just sat around for 3 years?
Working on his game, watching film. Went right to the league.
Chad Powers.
Won Rookie of the Year. So he's been a stud ever since he came
How'd
in.
you remember those stats off the top of your head?
You can't be
stat
real.
line.
I take
like
it
that.
fucking serious. Why do you think? I mean, how do you think I win Super Bowls?
Bruce
MVPs?
Brown throws a lot of interceptions too.
Well, that's your problem.
Hold on. So this stray cat game is just you walk around with a cat, and then so there's some people that play these style of games, and then there's people that play like Madden and other style of games.
I
Yes.
guess. Is this on PS5? I'll fucking go home and buy
yeah.
this tonight.
It's on every system.
yeah.
Bill wasn't lying. It is like one of the highest selling games that they have. And yeah, you're a cat and you go through alleys and you jump through windows and like rats are trying to kill you and all this
So
shit.
the openings, like you get separated from you, like the other cats you're running with, and it's getting like
That's sad.
reuniting with them. Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
won't play that.
That-
You
but it
trying to
feels
get
good.
the cute cats back together.
I witnessed a rat cat murder. Does happen.
In New York?
Yeah, in the Bronx.
Who won?
That place
Back alley.
sucks.
I think it was like 3 rats took out a new mother cat, and then
like it.
and then the kitten was trying to get into my Bronx apartment for like
get
2 months.
And you said die.
No, and then so
Heartless
coming back from
bastard.
flag football one day, sprayed a like Gatorade water bottle at it.
Did you win? Flag football?
Yeah, I think we did win. That was like the semis, and we lost in the final. But sprayed a Gatorade
That's why you'll
water
never-
bottle at it, and it started licking the ground. And little light bulb went off. Took a bowl of water, led it to the crazy Fordham cat lady who took it off my hands.
Oh, that was hey, look at your hero, bro.
You should. Are you the main character in Stray? Blues?
Basically, the rat cat murder though was like scarring.
Yeah,
It's quite the scene.
Why'd you stick around to watch it?
It was like outside of my bedroom window.
Jesus.
So
wasn't in
you
New
heard
York.
it more
just
so
had to
than
hear the
Oh
cat.
yeah, first heard it, then peek out the window. Oh my God, those rats are
Stranger
huge.
Things.
And then just one last gasp of fight from the mother cat.
You're really selling New York for me. It
Oh,
sounds fun.
the
loving
Bronx is outrageous.
Wow.
Rats the size of dogs.
All right, I gotta get out of here. Honestly, on that note, I just thought of all my cats dying.
it. They won't.
Thanks,
No.
Bruce.
Yeah, they won't.
Good job,
Look
Bruce.
what I did.
I would like to play this cute cat game though.
It's fun.
Honestly, sounds like a great time.
It
You
does.
can get it for
but
the Switch.
How about Ed Ball?
Ed Ball. No, seriously, he's a superhero. I actually have a few. Funny you should say that. I got just a few things, not from Ed Ball himself, but there were a few. Once Ed Ball won MVP, Twitter on Madden really blew up. Charles Davis at C Davis EA tweeted, "Say it with me, Ed Ball is the MVP."
Oh my God, it's a Mustang.
Oh, the phone doesn't stop there. Diana Rossini at D Rossini EA tweeted, "What a year for Ed Ball. Congrats on your MVP award. Hashtag underdog."
Wow.
Yeah, and then I got a photo of Tomlin.
Rossini's talking about Ed Ball?
Yeah, and then Tomlin's jogging out to midfield after we kicked Cliff Kingsbury's ass and And the Super Bowl. Sorry, AQ.
Okay. I left there and won a Super Bowl too.
Oh!
As a player coach,
That's right. Give this man another ring.
AQ deserves 2 rings.
He does.
He played half the season. He coached the other half.
What?
Player
Give this
ring,
man 2 rings.
coach ring.
Maybe 2 half rings.
Jesus. Nick.
Oh, like the
You're
half
always the
jersey.
fucking
Put
pessimist,
them
Nick.
together.
Like the half jersey.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So it's just 1 ring again.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm happy with my one.
It's very nice.
I can
Yeah,
imagine.
it's gorgeous. I've
Can I-
actually
you can't
never
wear
seen
it.
anything like that.
No.
Can't wear that thing.
Some
is-
people do. And it's laughable.
Thing is the size of this.
Yeah, you should put it in your chest like Tony Stark.
There's
It'd be sick.
I won't name names, but there's people that do go out to dinner, sit at the bar,
Tom Brady.
they wear it.
I don't.
They sit there at dinner like this while they're. It's like the most obnoxious shit I've ever seen in my life.
Who does it?
What do you get? Free meals?
They think they do.
They don't
I don't know.
get
I
a
don't know
free
if-
drink probably.
Probably free drink, right?
Yeah, but
Maybe a
everybody,
free dessert.
But anybody that knows anything knows that you never want to be friends with that person.
Exactly.
You can send a drink to that person for sure. I
Yeah.
appreciate you doing that, but also let's not be around that
Stay
guy.
away from that guy.
Let's not be around that guy as much as we can. You remember they gave out the goddamn cards, the NFL cards? If you're in the NFL, you got an actual card.
Yeah.
They're like showcase. You can show it at clubs and restaurants. Get in front of.
What, it says like NFL player on it?
Yeah, with your number on it, NFLPA thing and everything. They're like, yeah, this should help out at some restaurants that we have connections with and clubs and everything. I'm like, oh, so I'm walking up to a club. But there's a fucking line. And I'm going, hey, how you doing? I'm a fucking NFL. And they're just going to let me right in? They're like, yeah, I'm like, okay, am I the largest douchebag on earth? They're like, well, we want to keep people out of trouble or whatever. It's like, you're getting me in a lot more.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you in the line. I kick balls for a living.
Read it and weep.
Let me
there.
in.
See, this is fucking. You ever seen one of these? You never seen one of these? Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Get me in this fucking place. Then there were some guys that I had heard about. You know, they actually.
Yeah, did Andrew Luck use it at Barnes & Noble? And they just let him go right to the front of the line. He got the new Game of Thrones book before everyone else.
This is good for 15% off.
I think Brett Favre used to take that into the bank and just be like, hey, just give me $10 million. Take it out of all the people who really need its bank accounts and we'll make it work.
want it
Anybody,
in pennies.
anybody that doesn't got one of these, give me their money.
Yep.
I want it in pennies. I want to swim in my swimming pool full of pennies.
How about Brett? I mean, that's.
Yeah. People, someone's going to jail. Don't think it's Brett.
I don't think it's going to be Brett.
No. Someone is.
He's okay with
maybe.
he's okay with just, people being like, oh, Brett Favre, yeah, he's a massive piece of shit. He's okay with that.
You think?
Yeah.
He won't remember it tomorrow.
All right.
Whatever. He's had
Good point.
4,500 concussions.
Dude, it's bad, though. We had talked about it yesterday with Hasselbeck here, and I know Hasselbeck knows him, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like some real piece of shit behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's like some real. Hey, scumbag, this guy.
Yeah. Huge piece of shit. But hey, he could sling the fucking football.
And those jeans were fucking durable.
That's
God,
right.
if it helps.
Ain't that right? Cool.
I never wore Wranglers.
Because of that? Because you knew? what
Because
he
of
was doing?
Favre.
Actually,
this-
now that I think about it, when we were in the Bahamas, how do we know that he wasn't just getting drinks and saying like, hey, put that on McAfee's tab. Put that on McAfee's room. Going to the gift shop, just grabbing a bunch of polos and hats. McAfee said he'd pay for all this. Put it on McAfee's room.
It's true.
And in that group, I would have been at that time the least.
Because he's not going to do it to an NBA guy, probably.
Not somebody with a big bank.
Probably
Right.
asked if there were any punters or kickers there.
Who makes the least amount of money here?
McAfee? Okay, he's going to pay for everything for me this weekend.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
I'm going to go back through that.
Check the
Yeah.
receipts.
Yeah, I'm
Check
going to
the
go back through
receipts.
this.
Receipts, motherfucker.
How's he doing anything?
I mean, he's probably at a yard sale just in his element
Yeah.
right now.
it.
Not
Planning.
worried about anything.
6:54 on Tuesday.
Drawing some new V friends, maybe.
Yep, getting ready for VCon.
Yeah. Oh, VCon. Yeah, probably setting up next year's. But
Hey.
I did hear there
Heard
is
it
a
was
$5 million ticket this time.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smashing success.
Yeah, you get to sleep at Gary V's house on his couch.
Really?
Yep, in his hotel room.
At VCon?
Yes.
All right. Maybe AQ buys it.
Yeah. What do you
Well-
say?
You could learn a lot.
Isn't Bill going?
What are we talking about?
We gotta send somebody.
Yeah, Bill will be there.
We have to send somebody to beat that.
Yes.
I thought we agreed it was going to be Ty.
Nope. It's you,
Oh.
it's you, pal.
I can, go,
AJ?
I can go in the grab yo and
I'll go.
No,
I don't think I
you
can
don't.
do it.
No, you probably
you
can't.
can't.
Bill,
No,
you
it's
can
on
go,
a
though.
Saturday.
Bill, you should
Game
go.
day.
All right, I'm out
No.
here.
All right, dude.
Great show. It's been an honor to be on here with you guys.
It's good having you. Good having you. up
Absolute
here.
pleasure.
What a place you guys got here. The pod.
This is a nice place, isn't it?
No. Truly.
I was fucking just burying threes a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like an hour ago, I guess now at this point. And he put me through a workout in the Hawk House. I'm not gonna be able to lift my arms tomorrow. That's
Yeah, I
gonna be
heard
fun.
you guys getting after it.
Yeah, it was terrible. I'm being real sore, but I got better tonight.
That's right.
So
See
it's
you
all
tomorrow,
about.
dude.
See you tomorrow.
Later, dude.
All right, next.
AQ, you got a flight to catch, or are you sticking
I
around?
sure do. I got an Uber on the way.
All right, attaboy.
Good luck, dude. The first trailer for HBO's The Last of Us has arrived. This was awesome.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah.
I never played The Last of Us, but this is
Great
probably
game.
what I'm going to do when I get PlayStation, since PlayStation has a lot of exclusives.
Yes.
And this, I also didn't realize that the Queen of Bear Island was going to be in it.
Yeah, exactly. And Oberyn Martell, you
course.
raped her!
Yeah, you murdered her! And Mando.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
man.
I never watched that. I watched like
You never watched Mandalorian?
I watched like the first 2 episodes and I was like, this kind of fucking stinks. I don't want to watch this
Yeah,
anymore.
it wasn't that bad. I actually have cracked into Andor on
Have you?
on Disney Plus. I had a flight last weekend. I was like,
Oh,
you
that's
know
right.
what? I'll download a couple episodes. There's nothing else I really want to watch. I obviously have my Nintendo Switch.
What?
I was playing some Lego Star Wars, so I was like, I'll partner these two up. It's not bad. There are no Jedis, no lightsabers. I don't know how interesting Star Wars is without lightsabers.
I never played this game. What is it? Is it zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an apocalypse, post-apocalyptic
World
America.
War Z, if you will. And
It
this
is
guy
awesome.
finds this girl, and she's like all chained up, and I only know this because of the trailer, and he saves her.
Yeah, I don't remember that from the actual game.
How about
I think the show is a little bit
dramatization?
different. But like the zombies that they're showing, especially the one that has like the head that's like split open and big, like that is straight from the game, and those things are tough to kill.
Really? Oh, so you've played the game.
Yeah.
So are you worried that you already know what's going to happen?
I mean, maybe, but who gives a shit? HBO's spending a bunch of money on this.
That's what I was going to say. I'm well past the point of caring about zombie shows. But everyone says the game is great and HBO does good shit. So
It's also
Good show.
different than, I mean, Walking Dead was cool the first, 3 seasons maybe, but then that just jumped the shark and it sucked. Like, with this being on HBO, it's going to be way more violent. It's,
Yeah.
it's just like, not that Walking Dead wasn't violent, but, I mean, this trailer was incredible.
Yeah, it was. It was really good. I did not watch Thrones. Did you guys?
No,
you,
I'm
you
like
did,
3
right?
episodes
Yeah.
behind. Nick said it's
best
back.
episode yet.
Okay.
Said it's all the way
Ooh.
back.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
awesome. Are you still
It's
watching?
very reminiscent of old Throne.
Okay.
So not this latest one, but the last one. Can we spoil that one yet or no?
Yeah, I think
ahead,
I talked about that one.
The wedding at the end there.
Oh,
was
no, I
awesome.
haven't seen
No.
it. I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, that one was awesome. We haven't talked about that one yet.
I'll watch that before next week. I'll be caught up before next week's episode.
Yeah.
Has anybody continued to watch Rings of Power?
No.
Bill?
That's the Amazon show?
Yeah. I heard. I mean,
good?
I'm still a
Nick.
few behind.
Yeah, but you said the
so.
first couple were okay.
That's all right.
There was a report that Elon Musk didn't like it because none of the
None of the characters were brave, funny, or smart, or something like that.
So
Brave, smart,
Courage.
Kind. Brave, smart, and kind.
yeah,
Brave,
He
smart,
basically
and
said all the male characters were pussies.
Yeah, cowards.
and brutes. And so if Elon says none of them are brave, smart, and kind, it's kind of like, ooh,
Well,
is that
do I
Lord of the
even wanna
Rings?
watch
You know?
this?
Yeah. Elon seems like
He's straight.
he's got all of those attributes rolling for him, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Next. Is that it, Bill?
Bill, what you delete,
We
dude?
got some videos, Bill.
Of course we do.
Oh yeah, this was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is
This
at.
is unbelievable.
But Russia, of course, because they're the only places doing shit like this. But we have phone booth boxing, and these guys are just beating the shit out of each
Yeah.
other in a phone booth.
That guy got knocked out 3 times already.
Yeah, he's like done.
out. He is way out. Oh my god.
And I guess that is the main problem, is you really don't have a referee to stop it here, because it looked like that guy took, I don't know, 15 to 20 unnecessary shots after he was knocked out.
But, I mean, it was only a 15-second fight, so he'll be okay.
Pretty cool that they got the, he looks okay. Pretty cool they got the Abbey Road telephone booth, too.
Yeah. It's awesome. It looks like that scene from Charlie's Angels is where they're actually hosting the fights, too.
Did this guy throw one punch, the one that gets knocked out?
Well,
He just
Bill.
didn't connect on any, Bill. He also did not know he was doing this.
this
He just showed up to this place and they were like,
this
okay.
is kind
booth.
of reminiscent of like when you're playing someone in Mortal Kombat and you button mash.
Oh.
If you get that first punch in, it doesn't matter what the other person does. You're just and there's no
over.
defense for it. Yeah.
The crazy thing is they walk out completely fine. Like, I mean, like, obviously he's
Well-
like a little wobbly there, but like, you get a bad knockout in the UFC and those dudes can't even sit on a fucking stool.
Yeah.
But UFC, let's keep in mind, is in Russia because they actually kill a kid who loses after.
Yeah, they put him back
fight's over.
in the phone booth,
They
and then
love
it
this
goes up
shit.
in flames.
Yeah, exactly. They burn every booth they use.
You know, if they really wanted to make some waves, they should get like fucking Paul McCartney and like George Harrison to do this.
Yes. George
Celebrity
Lucas
style,
and
instead of
George
some
R.
I
R.
think
Martin.
George Harrison's dead, but you catch my drift.
Ringo Starr.
Is Ringo's dead?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is McCartney the only living Beatle left?
No,
Yes.
no way.
Yeah, and he still tours.
And a lot of people think
Legend.
he died
Wow.
in like the 60s. And
Yeah, and
They
they
replaced him.
yeah,
Yep.
shout out
guy
Antarctica.
looks like him.
Known.
It's real.
Bill,
But what else we got?
if there was one person in the office you had to get into a phone booth with, no, I'm just kidding. We don't have
Where do I sign up?
We can do that at center court over there, actually.
This all-electric pizza delivery robot developed by mobile technology company Magna is hitting the roads using an autonomous driving system with cameras, radar, and LiDAR.
Yeah, I mean.
You're a fucking dork if you order pizza from one of these things.
I'm going to be
Also-
honest, I'm going to be ordering from them all the time.
Oh, hey, Q. What happens if, your pizza shows up, it's freezing cold, and they say,
I don't
well,
know. I really don't know, but I know I'm all in on this.
that's the price of, ordering with LiDAR.
I mean,
Suck.
I guess it is better getting it from this than some fat slob who smells like shit. And,
Okay, what if this thing cooked it for you while it was on the way, and you got a piping hot fresh pie delivered to your doorstep?
See,
I
but
don't want my
Domino's-
fucking robots cooking my pizza. I want them cleaning my house and tying my shoes
Yeah.
and
Remember when
doing my
Domino's-
hair when it's too messy.
Did any of those cars ever exist? The Domino's, the one that had like the oven built into
Yeah.
it. Did any of those ever exist? I feel like I never saw any of them.
The first guy blew up in
Yeah,
it, and they
few
said, all right, we
just
can't do this.
exploded, yeah.
Well, do you remember when Domino's first came out with like the hot sleeve that the pizza went in, like
Yeah.
the bag that they did? Like that was revolutionary
game. Oh, yeah.
technology, and then they just stopped doing it.
I mean, I'm pumped for this. I'm going to be honest. I am pumped.
How often do you order pizza? Would you say?
Once a week?
Okay.
Is that too much?
I don't know.
No.
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 I feel like that's standard.
Perfect amount.
All right.
What's your go-to? Is it like big chain or you got a local spot?
Local spot.
Nice.
Yeah, a little coal fired, a little char on the bottom.
Domino's.
Yeah. So it's about to be fucking Magna.
I mean, I'll give it a shot. This
try
thing
it
can go up
once.
to 20 miles an hour.
Okay, so if this thing crashes my pizza, then I'm going to lose my shit.
I'll tell you
I
where
don't know if
this
someone
really
wants
pisses
to help Zeet. Zeet
Yeah, someone
has
should go
a
help
fucking
Zeet.
This'll really-
14-foot log on his shoulder right now.
Boys, this was a blast. I appreciate you having me on.
Hey, appreciate
Thanks,
you
pal.
coming.
Safe travels.
See you next week. Same
Got it.
time next week for the pod, too.
Can't wait.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
There's Zeet. All right, next.
No point to move it.
No. Okay. Oh, yeah, this was awesome. A Florida Chick-fil-A worker saved a woman and her baby from a carjacking. This Chick-fil-A guy, I believe Michael Gordon is his name, looked rather unassuming, but boy, he fucking ragdolls this guy who apparently was trying to, I don't know, abduct the woman or carjack her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know AQ said it before because he saw this video, but he said, if my president doesn't pin the Medal of Freedom on this man tomorrow, then I'm not voting in the next election, which I
did say
respect
that.
because this guy is a true American hero.
Is there anything these Chick-fil-A employees can't do? They
No.
seem to be.
Hate, maybe? maybe that's about it. What? No, employees, not owners.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Employees, not owners.
Okay.
We're talking about the common folk here.
Yeah, exactly. The day-to-day people.
Do you think that's what, like when he had him in the headlock and was like punch him in the face, he was saying like, "My pleasure, motherfucker, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure."
Exactly. I'm sorry.
That I mean,
Dude, what a headlock. I thought this guy was going to break his neck.
he starts
him
by
up.
fucking British bulldogging him onto the pavement. This is
I couldn't tell if it was fucking Polynesian sauce or blood on the ground.
Might be both.
yes. Next,
No, that's blood.
that's blood.
I don't know. I don't think it's in here, but you guys saw the Deadpool 3 thing, right?
What was it like? Ryan Reynolds said like, "I'm sick
and
and
Wolverine
tired of
are in
having
it.
my mouth sewn shut" or something.
It's him and Wolverine.
And it's Hugh Jackman.
Hugh?
Uh-huh.
That's
Hugh
pretty
Jackman.
I love you.
Yeah. Just want to get that in quick. What's this?
It says missed tackle, but then his mate gets the job done. So this bull over pursues
Oh my
and then boom!
That's how you set the edge. Right there.
And look at the guy's face when he hits the little spin move on it. He's like, "Not today."
I learned from last time, bull.
Bro, that would fuck you up so
Yeah,
bad.
how is he not dead?
Oh, every bone in his ribcage has just been shattered.
And his
His
that
arm.
his
Yeah.
arm is definitely broken.
This guy gets absolutely tattooed. Bruce, check it out. Oh, nice.
We need fucking Boomer Berman. Whoop!
Yeah.
Because he does. He has a nice little
Oh,
spin
you
move.
wish, bull, huh? Oh.
You know what's crazy is like that. It is kind of just like a game to this bull too. 'Cause
Oh,
he
didn't-
does after
bull
he
didn't feel a
hits
thing.
him. Well, after he hits him too, he's like,
On to
yep,
the
clean
next.
that fucker up. He just moves
Who's
away.
next? You want some, bull? They start fighting with his bull pal.
Oh,
Hey, that was mine. Sorry.
you fucking pile jumper! What do you do? He was mine.
Yeah. Cherry picker.
This. Oh,
You're just an idiot if you do shit like this.
yeah.
so I don't.
I
feel
could
bad
watch
at
this
all.
all day though.
Yep.
Boom. One more time.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, not
okay.
today. Boom. I hope this guy's okay. He's not, but
He's
I hope
not,
he is.
no.
T's and P's.
Next.
Right to the sternum.
Yeah, so this is at the Queen's funeral procession. Excuse me. Run it back, Bill. This is an assistant private to the Queen, apparently. This guy's 11 feet tall, and so is the guy behind him.
Behind him, yeah. He know how they have the master of banquets?
Yes.
Of course.
Similar, but he's the master of light bulbs. He changed every light
Oh.
bulb.
High ceilings.
Yeah.
Oh.
If he stands on a ladder, he is 15 feet tall.
Also, they're not giving enough credit to this fucking guy who looks like Shad Khan with the
Yeah.
magnificent
Yeah.
beard down
What a
front.
beard.
Who
Looks
is
like it's painted on.
He's definitely like, MI6 or something. You know,
Yeah.
this guy is proficient with every weapon.
People don't give the Queen enough credit for establishing this superhuman league around her.
Yeah.
Building the Avengers.
Bring me the tallest, fattest subjects.
Now,
Seriously.
I need them in front of me now. And then they just give them everyday tasks because they know, Tom Cruise will save the world if they need anybody.
That's right.
What
And now,
length are those pants? 75?
Yeah.
yeah.
They actually don't. Those are two curtains.
Yep.
And
Excuse
they
me.
just had to sew them together.
Excuse me, Duchess. Find me the tallest man.
Now.
And now the king is saying, "All right, old chap, lay down face first so my shoes don't get dirty. I'm going to walk all over your back." Yep. And then he has to just keep crawling while the fucking...
I actually heard he has to follow the king around just so the king can ask him like 10 to 15 times a day, "How's the weather up there, eh?"
Bring me the tall wanker. I need his length.
Yep. Umbrella
Hey, can you
holding.
reach under the couch and grab my Slim Jims? I can't reach them. Yes, my king.
You're one tall cunt, aren't you? Oh yeah, I don't think we ever got.
Do we want to save this one for Tony, or do we?
Yeah, we probably should.
We probably should.
Okay.
Especially because we did the kaiju without him.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
and he's not going to be happy about that. Boom! All right.
You guys know what I've been doing a lot of?
What's that?
Beating it.
Listening to the Bobbled Exchange with AQ Shipley and Drew Stanton on my Raycon wireless earbuds. Wade.
Nice.
Yeah, Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever with
What?
optimized gel tips for
What?
the perfect in-ear fit.
What?
These earbuds are
What'd you say,
so
Bruce? What?
comfortable, and they will not budge.
Who else
What?
uses Raycon though? Like, it's no one cool uses them.
No, dude. Everybody
What?
cool uses them, especially Gumpy. He loves them, uses them every
Make sure you got-
freaking day,
And
all day.
Snoop Dogg, Melissa Etheridge,
Yep.
Ray J,
Mel Mac.
Yeah.
Mel,
I think LaDainian Tomlinson might have been rocking them on the
LT,
show.
yeah.
Mel Mac actually did use them when they were filming Thor: Love and Thunder.
Right.
There you go. And you don't have to worry about him dying through the
Like this guy.
3 hours.
Oh, see.
Thor: Love and Thunder, because it's got 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life.
Wow.
And Raycons are priced just right, so you get quality audio at half the price of other premium brands. They come with 3 customizable sound profiles, earbud tap functionalities, tap, noise,
Taparoo, Bruce.
new noise isolation, awareness mode. Go to
Blue skies and all the rain. I hate to look into those eyes and see you now today. Nice bravado, buddy.
Go to buyRaycon.com/thepod today.
So flat.
To get 10% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/thepod to score 15% off. Buyraycon.com/thepod.
I love Raycon, and I can sing high like this.
And I can sing high.
Buyraycon.com/thepod.
15% off.
Wow. All right. That's the show. We appreciate Jesus fucking Christ.
It's been one of those.
It's been one of those days. It has. We appreciate you guys for listening. Thanks for bearing with us last week. We're still kind of figuring everything out. We will have an actual studio. If you watch Pat Show every day, you know this is where we do the live show from. We will have a pod studio at some point. Don't know when that's going to get done. Also, once again, congrats, Tony, to you and your wife on your new beautiful baby girl. We miss you, pal. Can't wait to see you back in the Thunderdome.
Love you, Tone.
Congrats,
Love you, Tone.
Love you, Tony. We'll see you guys next week.